Hello.
Hey, Jenny.
How's it going?
Good, how are you?
Good. Let me just switch over to my AirPods. Can one of you talk so see if I can hear? All right, anyone watching the recording, the first one that we're doing, I pressed play a little bit late, will be our Cobra swing. So again, laying down on the ground with your arms down by your sides, your chin is tucked, you lift yourself up from your chest, arms sweep up, you come down to the ground, arms sweep down. So we're in it for a minute right here, working on sweeping those shoulders up and then down. Really try to squeeze your glutes here as you lift up. That's it, guys. Like another 20 seconds of this. All right, we are gonna switch it up now to our T-spine rotation. So eyes on me real quick, you'll be on your hands and knees. Your left hand comes behind your head. You're just gonna open up your shoulder towards that left side and back down. We'll go 30 seconds on that side and then we'll switch. Ready? In 3, 2, 1. Hands and knees, hand behind your head, open up, close it back down. So really working on twisting. Our T-spine stands for thoracic spine. That's everything in our back that isn't our lower back or our neck, everything in between. Work nice and slow. See if you can open up a little bit further each time you do it. A couple more on this side. We switch in 3, 2, 1, switch sides. So right hand goes behind that head and opening up. Inhale as you're down at neutral and then exhale as you twist yourself open. Keep it moving. Got about 10 more seconds. All right, next up, you can go ahead and stand it up in 3, 2, 1. We have a squat to stand. So with our squat to stand, as you squat yourself down, I want your hands to come in between your knees. Then from there, you're gonna straighten up your legs and roll yourself up. So drive your knees out, hands in the middle, straighten out those legs and come on up. We're in this for a minute here, so we're getting nice and deep in that squat position. Try to straighten those legs while you're still touching the ground. Slowly roll it on up. If it feels good, you can add an extra toe reach right here. So reach yourself all the way down, then pull it down. Straighten out those legs, stand it back up. Opening up those hips a little bit today. If you've been sitting down all day, this one probably feels pretty good. Just about 10 more seconds. All right, final one. We stand it up, we go to jumping jacks for a minute before we get really cooking here in 3, 2, 1. Straight arms, straight legs, jumping it out in those jumping jacks. You got a minute here. Good to see your faces on here, guys. Welcome, hello. If you missed the beginning, hi. We have about 30 seconds left. If you're not jumping, that option would just be to step side to side here. Let's get that heart rate up a little bit. You know you'll have time when I demo to get it back down. So hang in there. Last couple. In 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. We recover. Whew, okay. All right, so if you missed the beginning, the things that you need, a pair of medium weights like 10s, 12s, I have 12.5s here. We'll see how that works. And then you need a step like a bench, something sturdy that you can jump up on. This is like an aggressively high step, but this is what I have because my other step is where I'm resting my laptop on, so I don't have that one. So blocks 1, 3, and 5 are gonna be our longer blocks. Blocks 2, 4, and then 6 will be a little bit shorter. So what we're always going to have is alternating between a cardio move and a strength move. So first, I'm gonna show you all 3 of our cardio moves for our longer block. The first cardio move will be a broad jump to shuffle. In our broad jump, we send our arms back, hips go back. We get a big jump forward, land softly, and then shuffle ourselves back. So again, jump, land, shuffle back. Option instead of jumping. Get nice and low. Take 3 big steps. Little shuffles back. 3 big steps, little shuffles back. So that's our first cardio move. Our second one, speed skaters to a triple high knee. So I'm gonna start on the right side here. I guess it looks like maybe the left for you. I'm gonna put my left foot up. I'm going to jump speed skater over to one side, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. So it's always basically like 2 extra high knees because where you're landing is the first. So option instead of the jump, big step, 2, 3. All right. And then finally, box jumps. So with the box jump, again, your step does not need to be this high. You want it to be a sturdy surface. Just like with our broad jump, your arms go back, your hips go back. As you jump, you want to throw your hips and your arms forward. Soft landing, stand all the way up at the top and step back down. Option, step ups. Step yourself all the way up, drive your hips through and step yourself down. Just make sure to alternate your legs. All right, so those will be our 3 cardio moves for these blocks. Those won't change. Our strength move for this block is going to be an alternating lateral lunge to a curl to press. So pair of weights in my hands. I start by lunging out to the side. So big step, swing my hips back. Those weights come down to frame my foot. I step forward, curl, and shoulder press up overhead. Now I'm gonna go to my other side. So I'm alternating 1 lunge, curl, press. So the entire time you'll just be stepping from side to side. So let's get your weights at the ready. The first move that we have for 1 minute will be that broad jump to shuffle. Just gonna go ahead and reset our clock here, getting yourselves ready to rock. I'm already sweating, guys. I don't know about you. This is gonna be a doozy. All right, so getting ready, 1 minute of broad jump to shuffle. You'll have 15 seconds, then we'll transition to the first strength section, all right? We go in 3, 2, 1, broad jump to shuffle. Big jump, soft landing, shuffle, shuffle, shuffle. Option 1, 2, 3, shuffle, shuffle, shuffle. So think slow on the way out, quick on the way back. Throw those arms, throw those hips. Catch yourself in that landing. Soft knees. You're halfway through it. You got 30 seconds. That's it, guys. I'm checking in on you. 15 seconds. Yeah, Caitlin, nice big jump. You got 5 seconds. Last big jump. Shuffle it and rest. Whew. 15 seconds. Lateral lunge, curl to press. So you're gonna be lunging in both directions, remember. We're only gonna do this one for 30 seconds. This one will go quick. In 3, 2, 1. We step to the side, swing your butt way out. When you come to the center, bicep curl, press straight up overhead. Keep your core tight. Other side. How low can you get through your knee every time? Not through your chest. So chest stays tall. Bend that knee. In 3, 2, 1. All right, that was a little taste. 15 seconds of rest. We're coming up on that speed skater to triple high knee. So again, jump, land with your knee high. 1, 2. Jump, 1, 2. It's actually jump, 2, 3. All right, ready? In 3, 2, 1. We go. 1, 2, 3. 2, 2, 3. You got it. Remember your options here. We step, we march, march, step, march, march. So really try to get that single leg landing. Whew, it's not easy, guys. Here we go. We'll be sticking with these cardio moves all night, so this won't be the last of this here. So we work on getting better as we go. Less than 15. Drive that knee nice and high. Here we go. 3, 2, 1. You recover. 15 seconds. Okay. 1 minute coming up now of that lateral lunge curl to press. I want you to try to count your reps during this one. So keep track of what you get during this minute. In 3, 2, 1. Here we go. Same as before. We lunge, curl, press. That's 1 rep. Count your reps. Stand up nice and tall in the center here. Like a string pulls your head up to the ceiling. Keep your elbows in nice and close to your body when you do that bicep curl. You got it, about 20 seconds. Stick with it here. You'll get that little bit of recovery. That's it, Sandy. Here we go. You got it, Lindsay. Last couple. In 3, 2, 1, you recover. 15 seconds. We're doing 30 seconds of box jumps. So if your step is smaller, if it's just a little jump, just step right back down. Try to get as many in as you can. Take your time. Step down carefully. In 3, 2, 1. Hands go back, hips go back. Soft landing and step. Remember, stand all the way up at the top. Even if you're doing that step up, all the way up, drive your hips through and step back down. 15 seconds. You can work those arms in that step up too. Three, 2, 1, you recover. All right, the big one coming up in 10 seconds. We do that lateral lunge, curl to press for 2 minutes. Think back to how many reps you did for 1 minute. We double it. That's gonna hold you accountable here. We go in 3, 2, 1. 2 minutes of this move. Then we put it to bed. Whew, it doesn't come back. Get your butt low, keep your chest high in that lateral lunge. We're gonna burn it out here, guys. We're about a quarter of the way through this work. This is how we're gonna end our first big block. Got a nice little core block coming your way next. We'll get to lay down on the ground. That one's gonna feel good. All right, right now is a good time to check in. We're 1 minute in with 1 minute to go. Are you on pace to double your reps by the end of this minute? Keep it moving, here we go. This is where, if you went heavier with your weight selection, you're thinking to yourself, why did I do a thing like that? It's all gonna be worth it. We burn it out. 30 seconds here. Stay strong, team. Here we go. Final 15 seconds. We don't get sloppy now. When you get tired, your form gets better. You have to dial in. In 3, 2, 1. Woo, done. Put those weights down. Grab a sip of water. Put your eyes on me. I will be showing you our next block. Just a little core block here. 2 minutes of work. We're gonna go 30 seconds on, 15 seconds rest, 4 times through with the same core exercise. It's going to be a leg raise to a hip raise. So laying down on the ground, you put your hands to your sides, legs up straight in the air. First, pulling your belly button in towards your spine, you lower your legs, you raise them up at the top, little 2-inch raise of those hips. So working our abs 2 different ways here. Great options. Bend your knees. Your legs don't have to be straight. So really try to keep your belly button pulled in. Leg raise, hip raise. Other option, you can do a single leg raise to a hip raise and then lower that other single leg. All right, so let's go 30 seconds on, 15 seconds of rest. We got 4 minutes to be in it, so let's hit the deck. We go in 3, 2, 1. All right, we get it started. Leg raise, hip raise, like you're trying to push a ceiling tile up into the ceiling. So I don't want to see those feet rocking way back. I'm going to come check on you guys. You're 15 seconds away from a break. I love when I look and just see sneakers flying all over the place. In 3, 2, 1, take a little breather, 15 seconds. That's 1 down. If you didn't get a chance, count your reps on this next one. 5 seconds till we go. All right, we count our reps here in 3, 2, 1, go. I know as you do that leg raise that your lower back wants to come off the ground. It is your job, abs of steel, to keep it pulled in. Maybe you don't lower your legs quite as far. Again, you can also bend those knees. Last couple. In 3, 2, 1, little breather. 15 seconds, you can just lay there. You can sit yourself up, whatever feels good. Whew. 2 more. All right, we hit the deck. We're back in it in 3, 2, 1. Leg raise, hip raise. Really try to brace your hands into the ground. So your hands should be on either side of you. Try to get them out from underneath your butt. You don't need them there. You can make other modifications, but use your arms to press into the ground. Someone out there needs to hear this. Relax your jaw, relax your face. In 3, 2, 1, recover. 1 more, 15 seconds of rest right here. Last set, best set. We'll put these behind us after this. We go in 3, 2, 1. Leg raise, hip raise. So good, stick with it. 10 seconds right here. In 3, 2, 1, you recover. Ooh, little breather. All right, we're coming back to our 7-minute block. So just the same as before, the cardio stays. So the first one will be the broad jump to shuffle for a minute. The middle one will be that speed skater to triple high knee for a minute. And then the final one will be box jumps for 30 seconds. But we're replacing the strength move this time around. So this time, the strength move, this one's a big combo. So stick with me here. It's a hip bridge, chest press, double crunch. So if you get lost, we'll just go back to our set position. So here's what we're gonna do. Make sure you can see me. I'll scoot myself out. You are going to need your weights with you here. When we begin, our set position is going to be with our palms facing in, our elbows resting on the ground, our butt resting on the ground too. So first comes the hip bridge. I lift my hips up into the air, squeeze my butt. Then I do 1 chest press. Weights come back down to rest, my elbows are on the ground. I put my butt down, extend my arms and legs. I pull it in for my double crunch, lifting my shoulders, lifting my hips. Then I come back to my original set position, elbows on the ground. So bridge, then press, butt down, extend, come over, and then back down to set. So the first time you do that, it's only 30 seconds. You're gonna get like 2 reps in, but as we go for longer and longer, you'll get a little bit more burn. All right, so I'm gonna go ahead and reset that clock, leave a little, make some space now for your broad jump to shuffle. All right, we get it going. 1 minute of that broad jump to shuffle in 3, 2, 1. Here we go, getting that heart rate up again. Big jump and shuffle option. Low walk, 3 steps, quick steps back. Really get used to throwing those arms. That's gonna propel you forward along with those hips. You're halfway, 30. My husband is downstairs right now, wondering what all this noise is coming from above the garage. 10 seconds. Nah, he's used to it by now. We recover in 3, 2, 1. Little breather, get your weights. We hit the deck. Remember, hip bridge, chest press, double crunch. You can watch me for the first one if you need to. We start with those weights on the ground in 3, 2, 1. I bridge my hips up, 1 chest press. I lower my hips down, extend, pull it in for the double crunch. Feet come back down, arms come back down. Hip bridge, press, hips down, extend, and in. Remember, this one goes by quick. This one's only 30 seconds. In 3, 2, 1, you recover. All right, getting ready in 10 seconds. Speed skater to triple high knee. You'll get a lot more time with that strength exercise coming on up. That's just a taste. All right, we go in 3, 2, 1. Speed skater, high knees. Speed skater, high knees. Use those arms. Here we go, Julie Hurley, you got it. You got it, Caitlin. Here we go, Jillian. You got 30 seconds. You can always slow it down. You can march it out. You can step it across. Woo. Here we go, guys, 10 seconds. Three, 2, 1, you recover. We hit the deck. We got a minute of that hip bridge, chest press, double crunch. Count your reps on this one. In 3, 2, 1, we bridge, we press, we extend, we crunch. We bring it back to set. Bridge, press, hips down, extend, crunch. It's so simple, guys, right? We got it. Here you go, you're in the rhythm. I forgot my bridge for that press. Just about 20 seconds, here we go. Last couple. In 3, 2, 1, you recover. All right, 30 seconds of box jumps coming up, so clear the area. I'm gonna spy on you guys for these box jumps. I'm gonna see what you got. I wanna see what equipment you're working with here. In 3, 2, 1, 30 seconds of box jumps. You jump up, we step down. Option to do that step up, that's it. Lauren, so good with that box jump, yes. 15 seconds, guys, here we go. Remember, you use those arms. 3, 2, 1, you recover. All right, we finished with 2 minutes of the hip bridge, chest press, double crunch. When in doubt, just make sure that every time you do it, you got 1 hip bridge, 1 chest press, and 1 double crunch. Will all turn out okay. Here we go. In 3, 2, 1. On the ground, hands down. We bridge, we press, extend it out, double crunch it. Remember that double crunch gets its name by you lifting your shoulders and lifting your hips. So you're working from both directions, thus the double in the name. The tighter you roll up into a ball on the double crunch, the better you're doing it here. All right, now we're starting to feel the burn. We're 1 minute into it. We got 1 minute to go. This is where I conveniently come and check on you. How are you guys doing with this? You keep it moving. You guys are in the rhythm. Jillian, when you come up on that double crunch, just lift your shoulders. Don't sit all the way up onto your butt. So try to just like crunch up, like just like a tiny little crunch, and then bring your knees in to meet in the center. Yep, exactly. Good. 10 seconds, guys. Stick with it. In 3, 2, 1. All right, you recover. Take a little breather. All right, next up, we have another core blast. We have 3 minutes of work. This time, our work is going to be a side plank hip dip to rotation, and we'll just switch off on our right side, then our left side. So the move will go like this. In our side plank, our elbow stacks right underneath our shoulder. Our legs are out nice and straight. You're going to, from your side plank, 1 dip with your hips, then you're gonna rotate yourself in. So you can put your hand on your head, that might be easier. Dip down, rotate elbow to hand, and back up. So we'll go 30 seconds. With the 15 seconds rest, we'll just flip sides and we'll get 2 on each side, like a nice rotisserie chicken, nice and even. Option here would be to put your bottom knee on the ground. So bend that leg so that your knee is bent here. So you do your dip, then your rotation. All right, let's get that clock ready to rock. All right, we go in 3, 2, 1. 30 seconds on, hand behind your head. We dip that hip, we rotate. You can work nice and slow on this. "15 seconds till we take a little breather. In 3, 2, 1. All right, 15 seconds. You can either just face the other direction, or you can turn your whole body around. We're gonna even out our sides here. 5 seconds till we go hand behind that head. Remember, option to keep that bottom knee on the ground. We go in 3, 2, 1. We dip it, we rotate it. All this talk of dipping and rotisserie chicken has me hungry for dinner. Right after this. 10 seconds, guys, stick with it. In 3, 2, 1. You recover, you flip back. We got 2 more, 1 on each side. All right, single digits till we go. I'll come spy on you guys for round 2 here. In 3, 2, 1. We kick it off. Here we go. That's good. How high can you hike that hip at the top of that hip dip? Ten seconds. In 3, 2, 1. You recover. 15 seconds. One final one on the side that you did second. We get there in 3, 2, 1. Here we go. 30 seconds of work. Then we put this hip dip rotation behind us. $15. 5 seconds. In 3, 2, 1. You recover. Whew, nice work, guys. So good. All right, we have 1 7-minute block left. And so again, we're going back to the same 3 cardio exercises: broad jump to shuffle for the minute, speed skater to triple high knee for the minute, and then box jumps for 30 seconds. Now our strength exercise, you won't need your weights this time. It's a wide mountain climber to plank jack to child's pose. So this is kind of like equal amounts of work and rest as you work through it. So what you're gonna do, starting in your plank position, you're gonna step your left foot up outside of your left hand, send it back to plank. Right foot comes up wide outside of your right hand. Once you step it back, 1 plank jack, then shoot your hips back, rest your knees on the ground, child's pose, right back into it. 1 mountain climber on the left, 1 on the right, 1 plank jack, child's pose. So really working those shoulders, working our hip mobility, working that core. Option for your plank jack would just be to step those feet out. All right, so clear the space first, get ready for your broad jump to shuffle. All right, we're learning all sorts of new combo moves tonight. All right, we get started with our broad jump to shuffle in 3, 2, 1. 1 minute on, big jump, shuffle back. We're 30 and you have 30 seconds left to go. Stick with it. "15 seconds. How can you get a little bit better right here? Maybe you jump a little higher, a little further. Maybe you shuffle back a little faster. In 3, 2, 1. You recover. 15 seconds. Wide mountain climber. So step, step, plank jack, child's pose. We get ourselves ready in our plank position. We begin in 3, 2, 1. I step my left foot up, right foot up, plank jack, push back into child's pose. Put your left foot in, put your left foot out. Don't forget that plank jack. Oh, that child's pose is welcome in 3, 2, 1. Little break, 15 seconds. Speed skater to triple high knee comes up next. We'll go for longer next time. All right, 1 minute right here in 3, 2, 1. Speed skater, high knees. Speed skater, high knees. That's it, guys. Keep it moving. So good, Caitlin. That's it, Jenna. That a girl, Ashley. "30 seconds, guys. "15. Single digits right here. In 3, 2, 1, you recover. 1 minute of the wide mountain climber to plank jack to child's pose coming up next. All right, here we go. That wide mountain climber really works those hips. It can be slow. In 3, 2, 1. You step that left foot way up, feel that stretch, send it back. Right foot way up, feel the stretch, send it back. Plank jack, child's pose. So depending on what you need tonight, you can spend as much or as little time working through your child's pose as you need to. I can feel it in those shoulders, guys. I know it's burning. 15 seconds. Last couple right here. In 3, 2, 1. Little breather, 15 seconds. Box jumps, 30 seconds of work. All right, working this power for 30 seconds. In 3, 2, 1. Box jumps, here we go. Option to do that step up. If you're doing that step up, load that weight into that foot that's up on that bench. Drive through, pop those hips through. Ten seconds. 3, 2, 1. Little breather. In 15 seconds, it's the mother. 2 minutes of the wide mountain climber to plank jack to child's pose. We go. Final 2 minutes in this long block. In 3, 2, 1. You can always watch me if you get lost. Mountain climber left, mountain climber right, plank jack, send it back for child's pose. Stretch out those shoulders, right back into it. These wide mountain climbers are a great thing to work into any warm up that you guys do, or like in between sets of things, just to get a nice big movement through those hips, open things up. All right, we're 1 minute into it. We got 1 minute to go. So again, if you need to spend a little longer in child's pose, that's okay. Try to keep working through it though. You'll get a good recovery after this. All we have is just a little finisher right at the end. That's it, team. Here we go. Stick with it. Building our summer shoulders right here. You have 20 seconds. Single digits right here. In 3, 2, 1, you recover. Whew, all right. So here's the deal, one more block, 3 minutes of work. We can't let you off easy tonight. So what we're gonna do, all 3 of our cardio moves we're revisiting. 60 seconds of the broad jump to shuffle, 60 seconds of the speed skater to triple high knee, 60 seconds of box jumps, done, finito, we're stretching, we're going to eat dinner. All right, so get yourselves ready, situated here. 3 minutes of power coming your way. All right, we got broad jump to shuffle first. In 3, 2, 1, we kick it off. 1 minute of each for 3 minutes of work. Jumping is all about those hips. Butt goes back, hips shoot forward. Try to get more hang time in the air. How long can you stay up there? We got 30 seconds. If you need to take a little break, you can always go into that step. 1, 2, 3, little shuffle. You can do that like 2 times and then get back into the jumps. Whatever you gotta do. Single digits. No rest for the strong, guys. Right into speed skaters. Here we go in 3, 2, 1. Speed skater, high knees. 1, 2, here we go. Remember in the studio what it would feel like when we ended endurance runs with a 2-minute push into a 1-minute all out? That's what this is right here. 90 seconds to go until you're done. $15 till we switch it. Box jumps will be last, especially if your box is a little higher. Be careful when you're tired. You can do some step ups first. In 3, 2, 1. Whoo, final minute. I'm gonna work a couple of step ups, then get into those jumps. It's all about those hips still. Hips drive through. All right, 45 seconds to the finish. We empty that tank. "30 seconds. "15, you got it, team. Here we go. All the way through to your finish line. That's it, Lindsay. Here we go. Single digits. You got it, Jillian. In 3, 2, 1. Recover. Whoo. Take a little breather. Grab some water. We're gonna do a quick little stretch, then we'll head out. Whew. All right, I'm gonna start off. Meet me when you're ready with that chest stretch. I'm gonna reach my hands up overhead, pull them down like goal posts. Opening those elbows up, pressing that chest open. You should feel that stretch through the front of that chest, and just hold. One more deep breath in and out. Shake it out. All right, we're gonna do a little like shoulder stretch here. So I'm gonna take the back of my right hand and put it in the center of my back. From the front, I'm trying to press like my elbow forward, so like I'm between 2 panes of glass here. And now I'm gonna look down to the right, so towards the side of the arm that's bent back. And just hold it. You should feel that stretch go through like the front of your shoulder. And just hold. And breathe. And we shake it out. I'm gonna take my left hand. The back of my left hand now goes into the center of my back. Press between two panes of glass here, and I look down and to the left. And hold. Last couple seconds. And 3, 2, 1. I'm gonna drop down to my runner's lunge. So my right knee goes on the ground, left knee comes forward. I'm gonna pull myself up towards the ceiling like a string is pulling me up. I'm gonna squeeze my right glute, so the butt cheek of the knee that's bent and on the, or the knee that's on the ground rather. And you should feel that stretch through your hip flexor in the front here. Let's take that same arm, so my right knee is down. It's gonna come up and over towards the knee that's forward. And reach, reach, reach. I'm gonna put that arm down. I'm gonna switch my legs. So first up, left knee down, right knee forward. I check in. I'm sitting up nice and tall. I'm squeezing my left glute. And I'm just holding it here, feeling that stretch open up the front of my hip flexor. Then I take my left arm, I bring it up and over for an extra reach. Finally, we send it on to our butt. You're gonna put your legs straight out in front of you. We have a seated toe reach, so you're gonna scoot your butt out of the way. You're gonna sit up nice and tall. You're gonna reach your arms up overhead, and then you're gonna reach all the way up and over towards your toes. For those of you who didn't take many of my classes in the studio, I know I didn't usually teach nights, but my mom was a health and phys ed teacher while I was growing up. So let's come out of it and do it one more time. And she always taught me how to do the sit and reach. I always won the sit and reach at school because the trick is reaching up high first and then reaching all the way out and over, and you can get a whole lot further. I had the hookup in elementary school, presidential fitness test. And we come on out of it. Nice work tonight, guys. I'm gonna hang here. If you guys have any questions or whatever, feel free to take yourself off mute, chat me. Have a good night, everyone.
Thank you, Jenny.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
Yeah.
You're
Thanks, Carol.
welcome. Hi, Haley.
Bye, Jenny. Thank you.
You are
Thanks,
so
Jenny.
welcome. Bye, Sandy.